Well, it is the billion-dollar question. Could Buffalo get a new stadium and one day host a Super Bowl?
News 4's Nalina Shapiro takes a look at where things stand. Nalina?
Well, Jackie and Don, remember the Bills could opt out of the 10-year lease in 2020. 6 months ago, owners Terry and Kim Pegula said there's no rush to make a decision, but that doesn't mean developers aren't pitching their ideas.
It's been the buzz among Buffalo Bills fans for years.
There's a lot of speculation. There has been ever since the Pegulas bought the franchise.
Buffalo Bills and Sabres president Russ Brandon is one of the most connected people in the One Buffalo sports world and has his hands in the process.
Are there developers out there that propose ideas to you all the time or propose ideas to the Pegulas and they want to be part of some kind of new adventure one day down the line?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, over time, people are doing spec work.
While Brandon knows what's going on, it will be the Bills owners, Kim and Terry Pegula, making the decisions. Mr. Pegula had this to say 6 months ago.
We're in no hurry.
But 2 years ago, he said, well, there's going to be a new stadium somewhere, that's all I know. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, who is from Jamestown, agreed with Pegula, saying the 10-year lease at the Ralph Wilson Stadium is only a short-term solution. At the beginning of 2015, fans got excited when the state released a study for a new stadium focusing on 3 downtown sites and the current location in Orchard Park. The downtown sites were located along the Buffalo River, another right off Exchange Street, and also in the Cobblestone District. Recently, we sat down with Pat Freeman, who knows all about those studies. For the past 2 decades, the WUFO sports radio host and lifetime Bills fan has been exchanging ideas with developers. He is convinced even if the Pegulas and Brandon won't talk directly about a new stadium, discussions have happened.
I think they're already working on this. I think the whole scenario has already been put forth, and I think they're going to use a lot of the ideas in which we've discussed here during this interview. We needed to change the way we were thinking here. So I started studying how we could do that based on how other teams have done it.
He looked at other cities to see what Buffalo can learn from them. One of the places he focused on is Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. It's connected to the convention center and used all year round. He wants something like that in Buffalo. Indy leaders tell me the city's $750 million investment paid off in 5 years. During that time, Indy tourism leaders say job growth jumped 5 to 10%. The new Indy Stadium also hosted the Super Bowl in 2012. Freeman says we need a facility like that and more hotel rooms if Buffalo ever wants to host the big game. Since 2011, these newer stadiums have hosted the Super Bowl. AT&T Stadium did in 2011. In 2012, Lucas Oil Stadium got their turn. In 2014, fans flocked to MetLife Stadium. And this year, Levi's Stadium hosted the Super Bowl. And we know in 2018, the brand new stadium in Minneapolis should open next year and will host the big game. Freeman believes a new year-round facility is a better investment of taxpayer dollars as well.
This is going to create jobs, opportunity. The investment in Ralph Wilson Stadium, unfortunately, there's no return on the investment.
Erie County Executive Mark Polenkars disagrees with Freeman.
It's been a good investment. If we did not have that stadium, we would not have a team.
Sports economist and professor Michael Leeds says that's really all a stadium contributes to a city. Keeps a team in town and entertains fans. But Leeds says cities shouldn't brag that new facilities will help the local economy long term.
A football stadium would have roughly the same impact as a small to mid-sized department store, to the degree that people in Buffalo just want to have a professional sports team in town. It could be worth it.
Where is the best place for the Buffalo Bills to be? Is it Orchard Park? Is it in downtown Buffalo? Somewhere else?
The only thing that we're focused on right now is our stadium in Orchard Park.
So for now, renovations continue at the Ralph. Brandon says one day he could have a different conversation with us. Right now, the focus is on building a better team. Reporting live, Nalina Shapiro, News 4.